Grade 6, Subject Science, Chapter 10, Motion and Measurement of Distances, Module 3. Here in this session, you will be able to define motion and rest and identify different types of motion. In our last class, we studied how we can measure the distances, right? Here we are going to study about motion. Please watch this. People are moving, vehicles are running, yes, water is flowing, birds are flying, fishes are swimming, children are running, clock is moving, fan is rotating, earth is rotating around the sun. Lots of motion or movement are taking place in our surroundings, isn't it? If we look around, we observe that many objects do not appear to move also. They are stationary. For example, our houses, school, road, electric line, table, mountains, tree, etc. So here we can see two types of things. Some are in motion and some are in rest. An object is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to time. So if an object is changing its position with respect to time, we can call it motion. And if an object is said to be at rest, if it does not change its position with respect to time. That's the difference between motion and rest. Now let us study about different types of motion. Motions can be of different types. Rectilinear motion, circular motion, periodic motion, and rotational motion. Rectilinear motion. An object is said to be in rectilinear motion when it moves in a straight line. Motion of a vehicle on a straight road, march past of soldiers in a parade, athletes running along a straight track, all are examples for rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion means motion in straight line. Next is circular motion. How if the blades of a fan are moving or how the giant wheel is rotating, we call it circular motion. An object is said to be in circular motion when it moves around fixed point called axis. It is moving around a fixed point called axis. There is an axis for the fan and also an axis for the giant wheel. You can see it. So the examples for circular motion are motion of the blades of a fan, motion of a giant wheel, merry-go-round at your school, motion of the hands of a clock. All are examples for circular motion. Next is periodic motion. If an object repeats its motion after some time, we call it periodic motion. Motion of a child on a swing, pendulum of a clock, motion of needle of a sewing machine, all are examples for periodic motion. It will repeat after some time. Rotational motion. When an object rolls or rotates, the motion is called rotational motion. For example, ball rolling on the ground, earth rotating around the sun, all are examples for rotational motion. Rotational motion means the object rolls or rotates. We call it rotational motion. So, here we learned, or in this module you have learned that different types of motion: rectilinear, that means in straight line; circular, motion of an object around a fixed point called axis, that is circular motion; rotational, that is rolling and rotating like the motion of a ball; and also periodic motion, repeated motion Okay, that is periodic. That's all. We completed our chapter. Here comes the follow-up activity for you. Observe different types of motions that take around us and try to identify the type of motion. That's all for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.